So during our broadcast last night, we learned that the Federal Aviation Administration, the FAA, had issued an order banning drones from operating above the encampment you just saw in Del Rio. Now, why did they do that? One reason. For the last 7 months, Fox News alone among big media outlets has been operating a drone in that area. In the past few days, those drones were capturing image of the total collapse of the border there at Del Rio. Total collapse. And the Biden administration hated that. So Pete Buttigieg, who somehow oversees the FAA as transportation secretary, grounded our drone. The Biden administration cited security concerns. What were those security concerns? Well, there were no security concerns. The FAA's order didn't explain what the special security reason was. They never explained anything because it's not real. It's a lie, just like those secondary explosions in the drone strike. It was nothing more than a pretext to shut us down. Now, we've reported for months on the show about how the FAA has become politicized, and this was just the most recent example of that. Most other media organizations didn't see a problem with any of this. They didn't care that the FAA was shutting down media access at the border because they haven't reported from the border anyway since last year. But some people did resist. Alex Jones, who you were required to hate, announced that he is suing the FAA over this. He announced that this afternoon. Good for him. Fox News also decided to fight this, and we did. This afternoon, Pete Buttigieg's FAA was forced to relent, and they granted Fox an exemption. Our drone is now back in the air. What happened over the past 24 hours is an unprecedented attack on press freedom. Not that you'll ever read anything about it in the New York Times or the Washington Post, but we think there should be an accounting of it. Who did this and why? At least one senator, Roger Marshall of Kansas, announced that he's investigating the FAA. He wants to know who within the DHS requested this shutdown of the airspace so we couldn't show you what's happening there. Marshall also wants to know the extent of the White House's involvement in this, and we will be following this carefully because we think it's worth knowing who's trying to invalidate the First Amendment. In the meantime, we go to one of the bravest